Well, good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting in the parking lot of the hospital right now waiting to go into my appointment because today I am getting my blood drawn for the genetic testing and the just like regular first trimester blood work. I just have to get it done like anytime before I go to my next appointment. So I thought I would just wait and get it all done together. We're doing the genetic testing just because we did it last time. We wanted to find out the gender earlier than like 20 weeks with the anatomy scan, and they have a rebate through my doctor's office to where it's way cheaper to do it. So if it wasn't, we probably wouldn't worry about it, but we would just like to know the gender versus spending pretty much the same amount or more on like the sneak peek test and like not knowing if it's going to be actually accurate or not. But I just have some Starbucks. I got a double smoked bacon but took the bacon off because just like meat in general here lately is just kind of iffy. And then I tried a strawberry refresher with lemonade because I also haven't been wanting coffee, which I'm so sad about because it's starting to go into fall and like all the fall coffees are going to start coming out. So I'm going to be out of the first trimester in a few weeks, so hopefully I will want coffee by the time all the good stuff is coming back out. I'm not a big pumpkin spice person, but I do like the pumpkin cream cold brews from Starbucks. I really liked those last year, so hopefully I will want coffee again. This is kind of almost exactly how it was with James, like the whole first trimester pretty much. I didn't want coffee, and then as soon as I got out of the first trimester, like everything came back to me. Pretty much wanted everything that I normally do. So I'm gonna sit here, eat my breakfast until I have to go in. I have like 15 minutes. I'm notoriously early for all of my doctor's appointments all the time. So I'm back in the Starbucks drive-thru because Kyle wanted some Starbucks on the way home. But obviously I'm out of my appointment. Got my blood drawn. But that was so embarrassing. I passed out for the first time ever getting my blood drawn. Normally I get a little bit nervous. I feel like everybody gets a little bit nervous to get their blood drawn. But yeah, this is the first time I ever passed out. And I honestly think it was because she had to take so many vials because I had to get all of my like normal first trimester stuff done and then plus all of the genetic testing stuff done. So it was like 10 vials all together. So a lot of blood, and usually it's like really quick, like out of sight, out of mind. I don't really think about it, but she had me hold the vials and I think like I could just like tell how many she had left and that it wasn't going very fast. And she was like trying to talk me through it. So like halfway through, I told her, I was like, yeah, so I'm starting not to feel very good. And she's like, oh, well, I'm about halfway done. Do you think you'll be okay? I was like, yeah, I think so. So I just like kept talking to her about like random stuff. She was asking me about James and like what I thought the gender of this baby was and all this stuff. And I told her, I was like, yeah, so I'm really not feeling good. I'm starting to get like really sweaty. And she was like, okay. So she started like yelling for the other like nurse to come in there and help her, and like she had to end up pulling the emergency button and everything. So I was really embarrassed and I just kept saying, I'm sorry. And she's like, that's okay. She's like, just keep talking to me. So they were putting like the cold like rags on my neck and on my forehead and all the works. I kept talking to him the whole time. I never fully passed out, but obviously like my vision was gone, everything was muffled. But yeah, so that was the highlight of my morning today. Very embarrassing, but I'm gonna get myself a cheese Danish, and I got Kyle some breakfast. But yeah, that was the most eventful thing of my morning and probably the most eventful thing of this whole vlog. But I'm gonna get my Starbucks and then I'll catch back up with you when I'm back at home. I'm back home now. Changed my clothes. I'm feeling good. Haven't been feeling woozy the rest of the day today, but I have been craving a baked potato, so I'm getting ready to grab the potato fork and go and dig some potatoes to make myself a baked potato, because the ones we have in the ground right now are probably pretty big and I think they'd be a great baked potato. So that is what I'm gonna have for lunch today, but it's gonna require a little bit of work. So potatoes are looking very sad right now. They're so overtaken by weeds, Kyle, and I need to come out here and clean it up. But at this point in the season, I don't know if we will or if that's gonna happen. But I'll turn you around and show you. But nonetheless, we're still gonna dig some potatoes today because there's still some potatoes under there. So This is our sad little potato patch. These little morning glory things, whatever, they're growing up. They're just like super invasive. So I brought my gloves out here. I'm gonna rip some of these out and then hopefully get some good potatoes out from underneath there. Not my best idea. I came out here in sandals, but this weed is gigantic. Like, look at that. Well, this is not the potato plant, but there are definitely potatoes under there, so let's dig them and see what we can find. Well, before I get the fork out here, these are already two on the top that look pretty good. I think that'll be a good, baked potato, but also you can see there's other little ones under here. Some of these on the top got a little sunburnt, but nonetheless, good little potatoes. So I'm gonna get the potato fork and see how many more there are under here. Oh my gosh. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Ew. Ew. Look at this. I don't know what this is. I don't want to touch it. Ugh. So I wanted to add, I found out what that little grub looking thing was, and it is like moth, like a moth caterpillar, a moth like pupae, whatever it is, larva. So nothing to worry about. It freaked me out a little bit, so obviously I had to Google it, but yes, that's what it was. Aside from the bug, we did get some pretty good sized potatoes, so I'm gonna take these inside and wash up one and have it for lunch.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach the mysterious sea. My home. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest.
So Kyle ended up wanting a potato too, so I took the two biggest ones and I'm just baking both of them in the microwave. I do the potato button and for 2 potatoes it's like 7 or 8 minutes, and then halfway through I'll turn them over. That's just the quickest and easiest way for me to make baked potatoes. That's the way my mom always did it. Usually I'll wrap them in a paper towel or parchment paper and cook them in there that way, but it's a super quick and easy lunch, and it sounds really good with some butter and some sour cream and some cheese on it. I know, not the healthiest, but I'm just eating whatever sounds good at this point because I still have quite a bit of food aversions, but once those are done, I will show you, because Yukon Gold potatoes make the best baked potatoes.
Hello, Mona. I push back the city's fear. The ends unknown. To get back to life I
This is also a good hack if you make baked potatoes for dinner and they get done before everything else. Just wrap them in aluminum foil and keep them over to the side. This is what my mom always did, so this is just kind of habit and what I always do. I feel like this is like a well-known thing, but if you don't do this, maybe try it out if you want to keep your baked potatoes warm.
I should be the last to know. All in there, I stand alone. show me where the ending goes. Honest.
How I make my baked potatoes is a little weird, like putting all the stuff on them. So normally I will cut it in half and then I flip the ends over and then I just like peel the skin off of them and throw that part away. And then I just cut them up into little pieces and put my butter and my sour cream on it that way. And I've rarely met another person who does it this way, but that's the easiest way for me. And that way I don't have any skin. But some people like to eat the skin. I do not, but I'm gonna go ahead and put all my butter and all my fixins on here. This is what she looks like. Yukon Gold potatoes are just really soft and buttery, and they're so good. I'm getting ready to start dinner, at least prep stuff before James wakes up, and I'm making Joanna Gaines beef fatai, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a twist because I bought crescent rolls instead of biscuit dough. I don't know if it's pregnancy brain or what I was thinking, but I'm gonna try to make it work the same way. Still, I don't think they'll taste that much different because normally you roll out the biscuit roll dough and then you put the like hamburger mixture in the middle, but I think I'm just gonna do the same thing with the crescent roll and just put like two little triangles together. But dinner should be really quick and easy tonight. The prep of that is what takes the longest. It's literally just hamburger meat, onions, cheese, and hash browns all mixed together and then rolled up and baked in like the biscuit dough, or in this case, the crescent roll dough. James is down for bed. The kitchen's cleaned up, everything is done. So this is kind of my time at night where I just wind down and watch a show or like do some stuff on my computer. But dinner tonight turned out so good. I know I showed you guys a little bit of making dinner, but I was worried because I didn't have biscuits, and the recipe calls for like canned biscuits, but all I had was crescent rolls because I bought those on accident in place of that. But I will never make that recipe the same again. I loved it with the crescent rolls. Kyle even said it was good. My mother-in-law came and had dinner with us tonight and she really liked them. She asked me for the recipe. So I will link that recipe down below. It's good with the biscuits, but they were just a lot drier with them. And like sometimes they would split open at the top. And with the crescent rolls, I had more dough to work with to kind of enclose the top. Brushed it with a little bit of like egg wash, and they turned out so good. And ground beef has sounded way better than chicken lately, so just like the ground beef in it, like I ate 2 helpings, James liked it, like it was a hit with everybody. So if you've tried the fatai recipe before and didn't like it with the biscuits, try it with the crescent rolls. So good. If I'm being honest, after I filmed that last clip, I fell asleep on the couch for a little bit while scrolling on my phone and woke up and it was almost 9 o'clock. So I'm just sitting on the couch now after I showered, and I'm getting ready to fill out some of my pregnancy journal I got for this baby. It looks really pink. I don't know the gender yet, obviously, but it looked like a different color on Amazon, but I'm just gonna use it. I really like the templates in it. It's really simple and kind of to the point. The one I had with James was a little bit more elaborate and I had a hard time like filling everything out. So I think I'll like this one a lot better, especially since I don't have as much time on my hands. But I'm gonna sit and watch a show and fill this out and maybe I'll end up eating something sweet, but I'm really trying to hydrate myself tonight because I have been not good at drinking water because it just makes me nauseous, and it's really hard for me because I'm a big water drinker in general. Like I always have like a Yeti cup, but now I have my Stanley cup of water. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do tonight. Just relax a little bit until we go to bed and fill out my little journal. Ice cream cone with Butterfinger ice cream because that has been my nightly sweet treat, and since I didn't make my little cookie in a mug, this was my little sweet treat for the night. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I know it was kind of all over the place, but I hadn't done kind of like a casual chatty vlog in a while, so that is how my day went. It was a very eventful day, so I am very much ready for bed tonight. I'm gonna finish this episode of Outlander. I'm just rewatching it. It's become one of my comfort shows. But let me know what you guys would like to see for future videos. I'm excited for all of the fall stuff. If there's any pregnancy videos you would like to see, comment down below. Also, follow me on my Instagram. I share a lot of updates on there. Obviously, a lot of updates with the pregnancy in the near future. So I'm super excited to bring you guys along with everything. But I think that is all that I have for you guys today. So I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.